In the grand, choreographed theater of a royal Christmas, the most powerful moments are often the ones they don't script. The glance is not meant for the cameras. The touches that speak louder than any speech. And this year, amid the carols and the candlelight, one such moment, lasting barely 3 seconds, detonated across the internet, revealing a truth about the Prince and Princess of Wales that no press release ever could. This is Royal Report 24/7, where we find the story in the space between the official lines. If you believe the most compelling royal narratives are written in silent gestures, then you need to see this. Before we break down the tribute that broke the internet, make sure you're part of our community. Subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit that bell. Your likes and shares help us spotlight these profound human moments. The world was already captivated by Catherine's stunning crimson-clad return. But as the service concluded and the royal party began their procession out of the Abbey, a different kind of spotlight found its mark. It fell on Prince William. And what he did next, a simple, instinctive act of partnership, has been hailed as the most romantic royal gesture of the decade. Here is the moment, frame by frame, as dissected by body language experts and royal insiders who were there. As Catherine turned to begin walking down the aisle, William, half a step behind, didn't just follow. His left hand came up and rested, firmly and tenderly, on the small of her back. Not a fleeting tap, but a sustained, guiding touch that lasted the entire walkout. His posture leaned in towards her, his head dipped slightly, his focus entirely on her, not the crowd, not the cameras. It was the posture of a navigator, a protector, a partner saying, "I am here. You are magnificent, and I have your back." But this was more than a supportive gesture. Insiders with deep knowledge of their relationship dynamics are calling this a public re-anchoring. For months, William has had to be the sole public face, the explainer, the shield. This touch, in the most high-profile setting imaginable, was his way of visually and emotionally reinstating their partnership for the world to see. It was him saying, "The team is back. We are one unit again." It was a silent, powerful transfer of strength from him back to her, a public handing back of the narrative. Now let's talk about the specific placement of his hand on the small of her back. Body language analysts have pored over this detail. In protocol, a royal often offers an arm, which is formal and ceremonial. A hand on the mid-back is familial, intimate, but the small of the back is different. It's a profoundly personal, romantic, and protective point of contact. It's the touch of a lover, a spouse, someone who knows you intimately enough to guide you without words. In that crowded, formal abbey, it created a tiny, impenetrable bubble of them against the world. The online explosion was instantaneous. The clip was isolated, slowed down, and shared millions of times. The hashtag he has her back trended for 48 hours. Comment sections flooded with notes not about royalty, but about marriage. That's what real partnership looks like. He's so proud of her. After everything, this is their answer. The tribute resonated because it wasn't grand or expensive. It was human. It was a gesture recognized by anyone who has ever supported a partner through a difficult time. Sources close to the couple have revealed this was not a conscious public relations move. It was, they insist, pure instinct. William, reportedly deeply affected by the relentless speculation about Catherine's health and the family's need for privacy during her recovery, saw her radiant and resilient in the spotlight, and his reaction was one of profound pride and relief. The touch was an overflow of that private emotion spilling into the public domain. And in doing so, it communicated more about their bond than a dozen joint interviews ever could. Contrast this with the narrative swirling elsewhere in the family. Legal battles, estrangements, and painful separations. William and Catherine's silent, 3-second tribute became the ultimate counter-narrative. It was a statement of stability, a display of a love that isn't just for the cameras, but is the very foundation of their public service. In an institution rocked by fissures, they presented a united front not through stern statements, but through unbreakable touch. This moment did more than just blow up online. It served a crucial strategic purpose within what we've termed the Middleton Protocol. It reinforced the family brand of unshakable modern unity. It showed Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis a model of supportive partnership. And it gave the public, hungry for a feel-good royal story, something authentic to believe in. William's sweet tribute wasn't just to Catherine. It was to their future, to their family's legacy, and to a public desperate for a symbol of steadfast love. In the end, the most dazzling thing at Westminster Abbey wasn't the jewels or the gowns. It was a husband's hand, silently telling a story the whole world wanted to hear. The grandest statements are often made without a single word. At Royal Report 24/7, we are dedicated to capturing and decoding these fleeting, powerful truths. This is the human heart of the monarchy, and it's where the real story lives. To witness more of these unscripted moments with us, subscribe now. Show your appreciation with a like, share this analysis of a modern royal love story, and ring that bell. The tribute is over, but the message endures. This is Royal Report 24/7.